Ta-da! We haven't done a pool video in a hot minute, but here I am back. Rex the dog, your self-proclaimed king of the furries. Still just rocking it with the furry vlogs at the moment, but planning to get back to other types of videos. But I'm just doing these little daily updates at the moment while I'm trying to get my life back on track and back organized. But Dan, I feel like we're doing pretty good. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm trying to get up to 500. I mean, I gotta get to 400 first, but I'm trying to get to 500, so you haven't subscribed. It'd be pretty cool if you did that. But yeah, things are going good. So if you've been following kind of the saga of the last few days, you know, things got a little bit intense, things got a little bit disorganized, but we're back on track right now. The hydration is going well, the runs are going well, the workouts are going well, building up these new businesses I'm trying to do is going well, the socializing is going well. I was at this like flash party, well not like, you know, like flash event for a tattoo studio, and it was pretty sick. There was a bunch of games, there was hanging out, there was a bunch of artists. It was really pretty damn cool, to be honest. So that's fun. There's been a bunch of events going on for the new launch Magic the Gathering theme, which is really cool. It's like this cowboy sort of thing called Thunder something. I can't remember the name. I'm gonna go play some Commander with some guys at the shop later today, so I'll check out and remind myself what that theme is called. But yeah, it's going good. I'm back on the trigger workouts. If you remember, I did a video ages ago about the importance of like trigger sessions and how they can really help out. Yeah, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty motivated, feeling pretty organized at the moment, on a good streak. Got my list of things I'm doing, and when I do it, I put the new thing at the end, and I'm just like looping around this list, doing a bunch of things. It's really pretty hype. Yesterday, I played Garden of Ban, I think it's called. Arisa Unicorn, my friend, who I hope to bring on the channel pretty soon. She was like, oh, play this mascot horror game, it's ass. So it was a good opportunity for me to test out actually playing games on the PC, because I'm not much of a PC gamer. Over there we've got the PS5, we've got the Switch, we've got the Xbox Series S. I've got a PS3 here, and over there we've got a Wii U, and we've got 3DS. So we got quite a lot of, between those, that spread of consoles, can kind of low-key play anything. But of course, the stuff that only comes on the PC. Now, I'm not a big PC gamer, so I was playing this, like, you know, children's mascot horror game. Maybe you go back and watch the stream if you want to. And I'm struggling with these keyboards and mice. Well, actually, mouse is an acronym. Manually operated user selecting equipment. Manually operated user selecting equipment, because it's a piece of equipment that allows a user to select things, and it's manually operated with your, well, the mic is poor. But yeah, so I messed around with that. That gave me an opportunity to like try playing games on the PC, cool, learning stuff, and also mess around with stream. Now the stream wasn't perfect because I had a hard time with the resolution of the screen, but we're getting there. We're learning stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I was pretty hyped about that. So steps forward for the type of things I want to do with the channel, because I would love to play video games. I think definitely when that Sonic Generations Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, when that comes out, I'll be streaming that. That's easy for me to do because on the PS5 you just like press a button on the DualShock, well, DualSense, and that kind of all just happens. So that'll definitely be out in the future. But the idea of just playing more and more games, and especially as it being like a live thing to interact with you guys, I do want to try more of that in the future. I am still investigating the whole deal with microphones and cameras, so that's all to come. But it feels like we're growing, you know. I was looking at this thing, like this pottery study, it's called. Now I think this was actually kind of like modified a bit, but there's truth in the fable, in the parable, if you will roll with me for a second. It's from a book called Fear and Art. And he kind of took this story and he modified it a little bit to create, something useful you can take from it. But the idea is there was like two groups of classes in this pottery class, right? and there was group 1 who was just like quantity. Yeah, and his task was just like, you just got to brute force and hammer out. Yeah, let's go, man. You got to like brute force and you've got to like hammer out as many parts as you can. And the other group was just like, you've just got to make one perfect part. Like, that's how you get the A grade. That's how you pass the class, right? And in the end, it was the quantity class that ended up producing higher quality over the quality class, right? Because in the process of just going for it and brute forcing it, and every single day, man, yeah, every day, bro, the act of doing that, they learn to get better simply from the act of brute forcing. So that's the idea of like kind of this here and all those other aspects of my life. We're running basically every day. You know, we're lifting basically every day. We're working on projects every day. We're working on YouTube every day, right? I'm working on like, you know, languages. I'm working on all these different things, my different sports, just working on these the best we can, you know, every single day. And the mastery comes from the sheer volume, right? So like, that's kind of the same thing I'm doing here. Instead of just like, oh man, I'm going to stop and I'm not going to do anything until I can make the perfect video, right? You spend way so much time in theory and whatever, and you don't get the practice in. So this is kind of my practice, you know? I do want to communicate with you. I do want to update you with what's going on in my life. I also think this will be really fucking fun for me to look back in the years and be like, oh, what the hell was I doing? What was Rex the dog doing? I think it'll be fun to look back on, but yeah, this is my my quantity. And those who are rocking up and are like finding stuff and enjoying this, it's really cool, man. But yeah, it's a really interesting parable, I think, this quantity over quality. It's called the pottery study. If you just Google like fear and art, pottery, or pottery study, quantity over quality, you'll find some stuff about it. And maybe you'll find some value in that. There's something that you're trying to get better at, and that's a route. Brute force it, man. Like you can't not get better if you do it that many times. You know what I mean? But that's what's going on at the moment. So I'm going to head out and do a little bit of skateboarding. Go play a little bit of Commander, Magic the Gathering with a few friends. You know, like a multiplayer game. Pretty cool. Do that for a couple hours. And then just get back on it, man. But yeah, so more of those streams to kind of come in the future. Again, I'll try and do quantity so I can learn what's going on. I'm still going to be investigating that stuff with the microphones, the cameras, whatever, so I can start making those video essays I'd really like to. Sonic Hedgehog stuff I'm really interested in doing. I think that'll be really fun, and I think some of you guys will dig it. And yeah, as usual, please just like keep commenting, keep communicating. I'm doing this for the interaction. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've said this over and over and over. I'm making these videos because like I want to talk to people. Do you know what I mean? And this is like a format. This is a way of doing that. So please talk, you know, so I can have that conversation with you and see if we can direct where we might even go. You know, you can give me sort of pointers. As I said, if you enjoyed this video, you know, subscribing is sick. If you didn't enjoy this video, please give me feedback. You know, those comments that tell me stuff on how to get better, that's like really useful because I'm all about improvement. That's sort of my mindset. But yeah, I'm going to peace out. Again, I'm enjoying this. I like turning on the camera. I know you're not there, but I like talking to you guys and getting the delayed response back. I dig it, man. It's fun. So I'm having fun right now. And I hope you're having fun too. Let me know what's going on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because it's every day, bro. We're making pots just constantly. It's the brute force, you know? Peace out, alright?